Yo, you beautiful internet people, my name is Courtney-Jai. Welcome back to my channel. It's very nice to have you here. Now today I am talking about 5 signs that a guy likes you, because how are you gonna know unless I let you know? I'm a guy, I know other guys, I know how we react to things, I know how I react to things, so I can give you my opinion, I can give other people's opinions, and maybe by the end of this video you'll find a guy that actually likes you, that you can go, you know what, yeah, he shows all the signs, gotta be liking, likey.
What can I do?
But before we do get into the video, if you guys can do me the great pleasure of following me on all my social media, that way you can get updated with new videos, we can have a little chat every now and again. Also on my Instagram, I'm doing something very special at the moment. I'm doing 100 days of fitness, where I get to show off the guns slowly growing over 100 days. It shows me working out, it shows me eating, it shows me shirtless sometimes, just to show a progression of what my body is doing and how it's going through. I'm currently on day 9, I'm doing pretty well, and my legs are very sore and have been sore for 9 days. It is great. It hurts a lot, but please go and show your support there, because I would really appreciate it. The first sign, and this can come across incredibly creepy or incredibly appreciative. It all comes down to the person who is receiving and the person who is doing, essentially, and that is the simple act of looking. Now we all have that friend who has kind of looked at somebody that they liked, but they've looked way too long and they've looked too obvious, and then eventually that is gawking, and that comes across very creepy. It can come across very freaky, it can make people feel uncomfortable. But there is another act of looking and kind of flirting with the eyes. Now when you kind of look at somebody, you give them the low stare and just say, yeah, you're quite cute. That is something what you want to look for in guys. Sign number 2. This is an easy one, but they will go out their way to start a conversation with you. And I don't mean on a whim, like, hi, what's the time? I mean, they will go out their way to constantly speak to you. They will try and start a conversation over everything and anything. It could be about the weather, it could be about you, it could be about their friends, it could be about what they watched last night, what they had for dinner. You know, it could just be anything, just so they can get a response out of you, a conversation. They want you to be interacting with that conversation. So if a guy does go out of his way to try and have a conversation with you, maybe try and make the conversation a little bit deeper than yeah, no, maybe, yeah, that's good. Try and make it something which people can respond to and can build a dialogue around. And I show you and I tell you that this is a very clear sign that they like you, because if they stay in that conversation, they want to be in that conversation, because nobody wants to talk to people they don't want to talk to. On to the third thing, and that really hurts to do that, to be fair, is gifting. And a simple way to do this is they might give you a pencil in class, or they might buy you a drink, or buy you some food, you know, get you a piece of cake. They might want to take you out for coffee. But it's giving those little things, showing that they want to give you something because they appreciate you and they want to show you signs that they like you. I've seen plenty of guys do this. I have done this myself. I remember one of these cases when I did this is that I knew somebody who used to get extremely cold hands and they couldn't really deal with the cold weather. So I went out of my way to go and buy them hand warmers, and I gave them to them. They were super appreciative of it, but that was a way of me going, you know what, I like you and I don't want you to feel this way. I want you to feel good. So here's a gift to you, and hopefully you appreciate that. I'm gifting you this because I like you and I want to show you that I care for you even when you're not around. The fourth thing is something that comes down to the clear saying of treat them mean, keep them keen. It is a stupid thing to do, but we all do it, and that's where we kind of bully the people that we like. From a young age, it will be flicking rubber at someone in class, throwing paper, poking them, playing footsie, or even the occasional hair pull. I don't know why we do it, but we do. And as you get older, you start to get a little bit less physical about it, and you start to be a bit more verbal. You know how to like say something mean. The backhanded compliment is an excellent choice. It's not, don't do it people, it's horrible, you shouldn't do it. I don't know why it works, it does. Treating people horrible sometimes makes them like you even more. We live in a very strange society. But when you say to someone, you have very pretty hair today, unlike usual, you're giving them that compliment. You're saying, oh, your hair's really pretty, you look really pretty, but usually you look like crap. I don't know why, but it stokes the fire, and then they might come back with something, and then eventually you have something which is called banter. Banter is great. If you have banter, it means it's working, because you're having that kind of mean off to the point where you go, you start just saying things that you like about them. You stop using the mean comments and you start saying the nice comments. And you'll even do this when you get into relationships. A good relationship has good banter. I think, like me and April, we always have banter. She's always saying mean things to me. Very, very mean things, actually. I like compliments. I don't know if she likes me, actually. Maybe I might be wrong on this. I'm joking. We always say nice things about each other because I adore her and I think she's beautiful. But this is one of those things. You've got to know how to gauge it correctly. And when a guy does this to you, you'll probably know that there's a playful tone to it. So try and look for the playful tone in it. If they're doing it, it means they like you. And the final one, the last but not least, social media. Everybody has it. Everyone has a Facebook, everyone has a Twitter, everyone has an Instagram. If you're not following me, you should be. I'm going to drop that in, a little plug. But when someone goes out their way to like and comment. Now sometimes people do this on an overkill level. If someone really likes you, but they're not quite, you know, trained in the art of flirtation, they might go and like every single picture you've ever uploaded. I've had this. I've opened my Facebook before and I've had like 1,000 likes off one person. If you're doing that, you're doing it wrong, okay? People who are doing that, like the ones which you think they look the most prettiest in. Like the ones which you know they've really uploaded because you know they feel attractive in. And that will really go a long way because they're like, oh, they're liking that photo and that photo and that photo. Yeah, I know I look good in that. You know, I've had people do that and it makes you feel good because you're like, that was a good photo. That was when I felt my most prettiest or my most sexiest or my most attractive. That's what they should be doing. Also, commenting. Like if you're uploading something new and they comment or they like or they try and show some positive attitude towards it, it probably means that they like you because people won't go out their way to like things they don't like. People will go out their way to dislike things they don't like. I know, haters, trolls, being a YouTube person, I know how that feels, but people very rarely go out their way to like something and comment on something, so it must mean that they really like you if they are doing that. So guys, I think that is everything I want to say in this video. That is 5 signs that a guy likes you. If there's any signs you feel like you could add to this, maybe there's 10 signs, maybe there's 15, maybe there's 20. There's a lot of things which I maybe have not experienced, which you guys have, so put it in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Also, I have a little bit of an opportunity for anybody who is bisexual on this channel and is looking to start dating. Now, I have been contacted by BiCupid, which is a online dating site. It's like Tinder, but it's for bisexuals, and they basically want me to promote their stuff, but I said I can't do it because I'm in a relationship, but I can do it if my subscribers want to get involved, if they want to review it for me. So you guys can be involved in that. I have an email address on the screen right now. If you want to be involved in that, go and message that, or you can message it in the comments below. I'll be looking forward to you guys being a part of that. I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!